they did this, but they apparently made candy bar iced coffee. So
What?
a Snickers iced coffee,
That's funny.
and I'm like,
Wow.
oh, that's either going to be really good or terrible.
Wow, like my wife, she loves pretty much anything coffee flavored, so she'd probably end up liking it no matter what.
And
So,
this there's a Twix one as well, but yeah,
oh, so that would be good because the Twix coffee things are actually pretty good.
I
Um,
I haven't had them yet. So if you see me making any faces and then diving for the booze, it probably wasn't that good. But
nah, yeah, no, I don't know. I think my wife didn't like the Twix ones, and but she really liked, she liked some of the other ones. So
John
yeah, so that's how we ended.
Carter is better than Blake. Ooh, that is a question, real Wade Nation
Oh,
game.
wait, over on
John
Twitch.
Carter. Oh
I don't think I've
man,
ever. I don't think I've actually ever seen John Carter.
let's see. John Carter of Mars.
Yeah, no, I've never actually seen it.
Then you are a fool, real Wade Nation Gaming. You're absolute fool. They didn't even
That's
do
funny.
the girl booby and titty enough.
Oh, for that one,
Like it was Mars, and it's just like it's kind of like Conan esque outfits.
right?
So it's just like it's basically nipple pasties in the comic book.
Oh shit. Okay, that's
So it's
funny.
just like, oh, you gave her a much more thing that covers up the nipple pasties. I'm a bit
Like,
disappointed, sirs.
right? Be like, gay.
No, it's not good. It's not good. It's
Yeah, is
not
that the
good.
Twix one? Is that the
That's
Twix one?
Twix.
You didn't like? I didn't think it was too bad, but I mean, I drink alcohol straight, so it's like it's a little different with me.
Ah.
I'm insane.
But the movie is John Carter. Now, the movie was just kind of blasé and boring. It wasn't boring. It was just average. It was an average popcorn flick.
Oh no, it was an average popcorn flick.
Yeah,
That
something you
sounds
put on the
horrible.
background when you have family over and you just turn the volume real low and then you put the stupid retarded children in front of the TV and then you go off and you go talk to the adults and get drunk.
Or bang. There you go. That works too. Yeah.
What?
Well, that's something then. That's something then at least. I mean, that's all. Those are always good options, I guess.
Jeez. I know she's making faces, but we can't see it. Did it really happen? No.
I
What
mean,
movie? You'll never know now.
oh yeah, you'll never know. Dude, I could tell. I wish I could tell you the stories about the faces I have seen from behind the curtain that you guys have not. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you what I've seen. It's horrifying. Just let me tell you. It is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. I've got some of it recorded, but I don't think we've ever hit enough for me to actually pull up some of the dancing sample stuff and get it edited.
No!
So
No!
yeah, it would take a pretty big donation because I'd have to like be distracted from the movie for a little while I edited that and got it all ready to go in the background. So.
Bastard.
And I do apologize for sounding like Kermit the Frog or maybe Alex Jones this evening. My throat
They're
is all
turning the
messed up.
frogs gay?
Dude, I'm literally like, I'm feeling like that right now. I'm like, this is how Alex Jones got to start sounding like this. He was always screaming when he was doing his stuff, and he didn't always sound like that. Now, because he smoked cigarettes and cigars and drank for fucking 40 years and constantly screamed, that's why Alex Jones sounds like that. That's my headcanon. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's my headcanon.
Oh, shut up, fantastic, sarcastic, you liar.
Oh, man. I mean, I'm not, I didn't say it. I certainly didn't
Oh!
say it.
Mutiny!
I certainly didn't say it. Mute you. Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that?
Mutiny!
Oh, mutiny. I thought you said mute me. I was like, what? What do you mean? Why would I mute you? That's no fun at all.
I'm running with the sunken ship theme. But anyway,
All
other than all of
right.
that, Blade Trinity.
Right? Ready to get started? Let's give you this horrible intro we've got, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and then we
It's
will
not
get
horrible.
started. All right, thank you.
Check the lights, it's showtime now. Crowd is buzzing, hear the sound. Is it gold or just a lie? Worth a watch or pass it by? Critics talking loud and clear. Do they praise or spread the fear? Film a flop, we wanna know. Cut the bull, come join the show. Is it good as nerds we say? Will it shine or fade away? Sinking ships might pull you in. Do we lose or can we win? Scenes are rolling moment by. Answers hidden in the sky. Join the crowd and take a peek. In the common view we seek. Is it good as nerds we say? Will it shine or fade away? Sinking ships might pull you in. Do we lose or can we win? Eyes on stage and hearts on sleeve. Wondering what we'll achieve. Is it worth the precious time? In the common view we'll climb. Scenes are rolling moment by. Answers hidden in the sky. Join the crowd and take a peek. In the common view we seek. Win. Scenes are rolling moment by. Answers hidden in the sky. Join the crowd and take a peek. In the common view we seek. Eyes on stage and hearts on sleeve. Wondering what we'll achieve. Is it worth the precious time? In the common view we'll climb. Eyes on stage and hearts on sleeve. Wondering what we will climb. Win.
How are we doing tonight, guys? It's Just with a Common Nerd, and welcome to another wonderful edition of Is It Good, ladies and gentlemen. We are completing our Blade trilogy this evening. We've got Blade Trinity coming up this evening. I know this movie got a lot of hate back in the day. I really enjoyed it. I absolutely loved it. I've seen this movie multiple times. I cannot wait to watch it again tonight. This is the very first appearance of Deadpool in the Marvel Universe in live action, ladies and gentlemen. Deadpool and Blade team up in this movie for the very first time, something we would not see again for over 20 years, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be an absolute grand old time. I cannot wait because some of these jokes land. It's going to tickle me pink, and I'm going to push back against all the crying, the whining, and hate that my wonderful co-host, Sunker Maiden, is going to give me over this movie. How are you doing, my dear? Don't you threaten me with a good time.
Hello. What I can say about this movie, it's a good popcorn movie in that you very good lines, very good hits, doesn't have the depth of the previous films.
Okay.
Also,
Well, I'm the guy that liked Black Adam, so like, I mean, what's my opinion fucking matter? You know what I mean?
Also,
All I
fucking-
need's a good popcorn flick, dude. That's all I fucking need. Like, I am your humble common nerd. I'm not like your, you got the critical drinker, right? He's the guy that's anal retentive about everything. I'm like, dude, did I have a good time? Yeah. All right, cool. That's all I fucking needed, man. I don't need to think too much about it. Like, if I want to think too much about it, I'll read some deep philosophy books. I'm at the fucking movies to turn my brain off, not get like in depth. If I want to get in depth, I'll go to the bedroom.
Dude, like when I went over and heard his review of Andor, it's like Andor finally won me over. I'm just like, that's called Stockholm syndrome. I don't care how much it won you over. You have to slog through so much stupid bullshit, and that's just one nugget of gold amongst another tedious bore fest. And also, no one gives a fuck about Andor.
Yeah, and I quote from his Twitter, "It is the best Star Wars I have seen since the original trilogy." And I was like, I don't give a fuck, because if I have to sit through that much boring ass, slow paced bullshit to get to that, I'll go watch a fan film, because that's gonna be better than Disney Star Wars. And guess what? I ain't got to get through a bunch of bullshit to actually enjoy it. It's gonna grab me from the get go, even if it's boring and not anything fancy. It's still gonna be better than having to sit through freaking 14 hours of that crap to get to 3 good episodes? Nah, I'm good. And
they do the whole like multiple story thing. So it's like, so you don't even get the full focus on that being the story. That's just one piece of multiple different threads that are occurring at the same time, because what they don't have in depth, they make boring quantity. It's I when I saw that, I was just like, that's odd. That's an odd, like maybe it's just getting to you. Maybe you're trying to find something good, or maybe it was just like the one little nice spot before, because you're just surrounded by shite anymore, which is why I don't watch a lot of shite as much, so I don't have lowered expectations.
Just wait. Fucking Ironheart's coming up.
Fucking bastard.
I think it's going to be so bad that we're going to be able to laugh at it. I really do. I think it's going to be like, we just have to get into our mind. We just have to we have to channel our inner Disparu, right? Is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to channel our inner Disparu. And I know you'd love that. I know you'd love to do that. So it's like, we just got to channel our inner Disparu, and like, we'll fucking, I think we can pull, I think it's going to be that bad. I really do. I really do. I think it's going to be that bad.
I don't think we'll ever get perfect television, as we did with Robin Hood. Like, I don't think they'll be that ballsy as to do perfect television where you're actually rooting for the bad guy all the time.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Ironheart's going to get me to root for the fucking bad guy. Like, they're already talking, like the trailers are already talking about like sketchy stuff that you got to do to get it. Nobody really gets ahead in this world without doing some morally gray stuff. And I'm like, here we fucking go. Yeah. So I'm like, here we go.
Ironheart. Like, here's the thing, Ironheart. If you want to get out of that situation, go to the Midwest. You can get ahead and not have to go over and compromise your fucking principles. You don't do that, do you, bitch? Because you're a poor character.
She's already at MIT.
Yeah.
So in the series, she's gonna already be at MIT in the series. So yeah, it's gonna.
Wait, you're already in MIT, so you're making bank. Shut the fuck up. Or you're gonna be making bank.
No, she's a student at MIT. She's not working at MIT.
Yeah.
But yeah, either way, like I said, I literally think we're gonna be able to laugh. I think we're gonna have to pause and just like laugh really, really hard. Like, I really like it. Like, did you see the thing about the whole Black Panther's white now? Did you see that?
Explain.
Okay, so tiger? Cool. No. It's Black Panther. Okay, so check this shit out. So there's this new comic run, and I've done I recorded one of the videos yesterday, and I should have just dropped it yesterday, so I would have been ahead of the curve about everybody talking about it today. But the way my scheduling lined out, it didn't come out today. So I ended up doing 2 of these videos back to back. So this is what happened. So Marvel, along with like Joe Quesada, I think it was, writes this line called Marvel Knights, right? So what it is a set of stories that's in It's based on Marvel 616, but it's in the near future, right? Is what it's considered, the near future. So in the near future, T'Challa gets challenged by his son in trial by combat for the kingship of Wakanda and, of course, the right to be Black Panther, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this fight goes on. T'Challa realizes that
this very enlightened African society that deals with leadership via combat trials.
Yeah, trial by combat. Yeah, trial by combat. So they have the fight, right? T'Challa basically is like, he's like, the only way I'm gonna be able to stop him is to kill him. Like, right? Because he's like, he won't stop, he won't quit. Right. And so T'Challa like tries to like kind of like take a moment to try to like let him just like, just stop, because otherwise it's gonna fucking kill you. And so his son takes us as an insult, like he's being patronizing, him, right? So homeboy gets like some cheap shots in, gets like a 1, 2, 3 cheap shot on T'Challa, knocks the fucking immobilizes him, puts him on the ground, right? And then looks down at him and goes, now, Wakanda's mine, or he goes, now I'll be Black Panther. He's like, he looks at the rest of the leaders. He's like, I'm the one in charge now. And he goes, Wakanda is mine, and rips off his mask. And it's this blonde haired white boy with blue eyes, dude. like no BS. T'Challa got himself some white on the side, man. Because he even says, one of the scenes,
I went to Sweden. It was a crazy night in Sweden.
Right. Well, because he tells you, he says, I gave you life. Like he tells the kid, he goes, I gave you life. So like either we're like some weird Moses situation where he found him like dead and destitute, or it literally is his kid. And my first thought is it's his fucking kid. So yeah, the new Black Panther is now white.
Okay, so there was White Tiger. They sort of used him, but in the Daredevil Born Again. But there was White Tiger, who was the adopted brother of T'Challa. He was just some like blonde-haired, blue-eyed boy, and no one really.
Well, I thought that. Are you talking about White Lion? Or are you talking about White? Are you talking about White
His
Lion?
name was White Tiger.
Okay.
But that's why I was getting confused during the Daredevil Born Again, because that was the one thing I looked up. Yeah, it's a different White Tiger, but same name and costume. So that's why I was getting very confused. And like, wait a minute. Are you T'Challa's bro? Wait. You just stole the costume. Okay.
No, you should have looked up White Tiger Daredevil specifically. That's where you would have found the proper one. Is probably what that would end up coming up to. But yeah.
So you were saying.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna say. So tonight we're gonna get into before we get into all the rest of the garbage that's gonna be out there in the world and what we've suffered through already. Tonight we're gonna have some fun with a good old popcorn flick and enjoy ourselves some Daredevil. See, you got me all screwed up now. Blade Trinity tonight as well, boys and girls. So we're gonna say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat, and then we will get started. But as always, a friendly reminder: if you are over on the YouTube side, please jump over to Rumble, Kick, Pilled, or one of the other platforms that we are currently streaming on, because of the way YouTube's bots are, they do not recognize the fact what is actually falls under the legal use of fair use, i.e. a review and a watch along, which is exactly what this is. We're not being one of those guys that just puts it up on the screen and walks away while he goes and makes himself a sandwich. Okay.
Hi, Hassan.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Working out with the ADL.
So yeah, we don't do that, boys and girls. We are going to pause. We are going to review. We are going to enjoy. We're going to mock. We're going to ridicule. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. It's going to be a really good time. So make sure you join us on one of those other free speech platforms out there, boys and girls. So now let's say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat, boys and girls. And to start things off real quick, Kick, we've got Vankman's girl says, hey guys, freaking Corpo Tube. Exactly, Vankman's girl. And Mr. Zhao, I see you over on Pilled as well. Good to see you, Mr. Zhao. Glad you made it in. And as always, boys and girls, we've got our general rules out there for the evening streams. If you want to do a shot, we can do $50 shots. Any direct donation, you can get yourself a dancing sunker or a dancing baby. Gifty subs will get you dancing sunker. Like I said, direct donations will get you whatever you want, and we can do $20 dabs as well. So I'll make sure the direct dono link is pinned in the chat for all the Streamlabs stuff. It sounds like we either got a new subscriber or we already got one of those already this evening. So we'll see what that request ends up being, because there are always lots of fun options. But obviously, any way you would like to donate to the stream, to the channel, is always very much appreciated. Does not matter how, just some little friendly options for specific things out there. So, and let me just go ahead, and since we did get one of those, let me go ahead and check this real quick to make sure it's not a donation.
Shifty eye, I know it was
you. And because, of course, obviously donations are going to get you first up there on the chat, Kaio Saber could not help himself. Let's see if he's out there in the chat somewhere close by or not. There he is. Kaio Saber over on the Streamlabs side is tipped 50. Let's start off right tonight. Something to make Serenity smile. Well, that'll be a baby. And one of the Serenity vids, if you'd please. Thank you. Thank you, Kaio Saber.
Thank you.
You are the grease between our gears, keeping this machine running, and I could not do that without every single one of you. And you know what? I think, even though it's not exactly what you think of that would make Sunker smile, but because she's just as demented as the rest of us, this will probably make her smile in its own very unique way. That child is a menace. I tell you, that child is a menace. She's a menace on 2 feet with curls.
Very good look. Look, she looks like a little angel.
Looks can be deceiving. All right. And of course, dancing Sunker, ladies and gentlemen. Had to go back with one of the classics. Thank you again, Kaio Saber. We got John Washburn over on the YouTube side. Says, hello. Hail, John. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Real White Nation Gaming Clips is hanging out on Twitch for some reason. John Carter is better than Blade, you heretic. Someone give me the flamer. The heavy flamer. I have a heretic that I need to purge. I've never even seen John Carter, and I can say that. So there you
go. Nerd needs the flamethrower.
That's right. Yes, that's exactly what it is. The heavy flamer. What will be another one of our fine channel subscribers over there on Rumble. Good to see you, buddy. Says, oh boy, that's right. Oh boy, indeed. And now he's over there on YouTube as well. And as always, boys and girls, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button on whatever platform you are on. And if for some reason you haven't already, follow or subscribe. Especially if you're catching this on the replay. We do appreciate you guys over there. Make sure you join us over on Rumble to watch the full thing. John Cutter of Mars. There you go. And there's our resident troublemaker, Kaio Saber. There he is. Good to see you, buddy. Fantastic Sarcastic. Should Sunker be calling anyone a fool? Well, you forgot your B in there. So just to be fair, I fixed it for you. But you did forget a B in there. So should Sunker be calling anyone a fool? Not should Sunker calling anyone a fool. But I'll let it slide. Because that's the way it works sometimes. Anyway, Sunker, do you have a response to that?
Well, it takes a fool to notice one.
Fair. Takes one to know one. Absolutely.
I know my people. I know my fellowship of retards.
That is great. I know she's making faces, but we can't see, so it didn't really happen. She'll have to do it again. That's right. Oh, she was. She was giving people the finger behind the stream too. It was pretty entertaining.
Here's the thing. We weren't on camera and I was muted, but I know Fantastic Sarcastic knows I was flipping off the camera when he went over and said what he said.
Oh, that was so great. No, I do not have time for a Saturday stream. Dune Awakening came out today, and I've been so jealous because I've been working, making videos and doing the news, and everybody else has been fucking streaming it. JT streamed that shit for like 6 hours. Hell, he might still be streaming. I think he's still streaming that fucking game right now. So yeah, I'm super fucking jealous. So no,
he's got to really start grinding. So I don't blame him.
Yeah. So Saturday, that's what I'm trying to try to start. I'm going to try to do a member stream at like noon. and then take like a quick little break and literally come right back and started doing Awakening stream and just fucking go. Cause I got one of the guys bought it for me and he already sent me the link to his server because him and one of his buddies got early access. They were in the beta. So they're already ahead of everybody else. Yeah. He's like, you can join my server. He's like, he bought it for me. So he's like, you can totally join my server. I'm like, yeah. So it's going to be like Power World all over again. I'm just going to waltz right in and have everything I need.
Here's your hat. And this is actually a room you can now occupy if you want to go over and do that. Yes, of course, we went over and found out what the bowler hats. And here's all the Pokeballs you can possibly have. And here's all the food and everything. Go have fun. And your chat is rebelling.
Dude, Jim Bone was so mad. Jim Bone was so mad, dude. He's like, I was playing by myself. I had to grind for all that run. And then what really sucked is that was when the servers were still kind of being fuzzy, you know? His server fucking went. Yeah. It wasn't a good time. I think it's a miracle that ours still works. I go in there every once in a while just to check it.
Hey, shout out to James Cash. He's the one that keeps that wheel turning.
Yeah,
we should go in there again.
We should get together sometime and go in and play a little Power World. That would be fun. We haven't done that. And there's a lot of cool shit that they've added since then. There's a whole bunch of new pals, all kinds of new worlds to go, all kinds of new like little islands to go to. So, because I keep up with all the updates, I get all the articles on what they're updating and stuff like that. So,
as the nice little middle finger to fucking Pokemon trying to go over and muscle them out, like, go fuck yourselves. Come on. This is a retard. This is a retard low effort game, and you're going to go over and fucking try to go over and fuck them over. Fuck you. You have your $1 billion industry, and the only reason why you're mad is because you know your bottom line has been sinking for a while.
Well, their Pokemon cards make more in a year than Power World will make in a decade. You know what I mean? Even at the rate they're at now. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just Nintendo. Yeah, it's Nintendo being asshole. Nintendo asshole.
No, it's them being petty as fuck. It's just.
Yeah. Somebody did it better. Somebody gave us the mature game that all of us that grew up with Pokemon wanted. And that Nintendo would never give us. They can't even make the fucking games hard anymore. Like Pokemon is basically like a walking simulator at this point because, you know, you just by running across the trainers you'll run across or the couple of fields you'll have to run through. All your Pokemon are automatically going to be leveled to where as soon as you get to the gym, you're basically just going to waltz right through the damn thing. And I'm like, what is this? You know, like some of the stories are worth getting through, but man, the gameplay has just gotten really rough. And Laugh You Fool and Darth Dave, I see you over on the kick side. Run it all the way. There you go. Run it all the way. Serenity judging views is canon. This is true as well. Sunker on camera can be pretty horrifying. You're not wrong.
We got the middle finger, bitch.
That's exactly what it was. That's what it was. Bots, risk I'm willing to take. Don't mute Serenity. I heard mute me and got excited. I love that. She melted into the ground. That's true. She did. Oh, yeah, that fucking intro. Oh, that is great. There you go. You have to give Sunker a hard time. There you go. Yeah, Jesse Jewish. Yeah, what's funny is like if I let my if I don't shave and if I don't trim and shave up my neck and stuff like that, my beard will literally get like that. It gets like this. I've got pictures of like this solid wall. I have like a solid wall of beard for to fucking down here, dude. It was fucking wild because it's the way my calyx work. It just pushes it all out. It was fucking wild. That was when I worked out of the port. I was working out of the port. I didn't shave for like 6 fucking months, man. Like at all. No trim, nothing. It was wild. But yes.
That guy a sailor? Turns around. Man.
They called me on. They said I looked like an Amish goat fucker is what they called me. An Amish goat fucker. It's great. Oh, it was great. The report was fun, man. That was hard work, but it was fun. But yeah, no, we can't blame the dragon for staring at Sungry's ass. No. I have seen it in person. Nope. Jesus was Jewish, so it's okay with me. See, there you go. Fantastic, sarcastic. Exactly, buddy. Never seen this one? Ooh, it's going to be the first time for you, Kyle Saber. Awesome. We get to take your Blade Trinity Cherry. Wait. That's going to be awesome. There you go. Yeah, it really is Deadpool. Yeah, it really is Deadpool-like. I loved it. Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. So the movie is shallow. Well, that's what
it's shallow, but as an aside to help boost your enthusiasm, it's still very fun. It's just, it's a good Elseworld story for Blade.
Ha! Horrible. What's up, Grim Grim?
Oh.
Another one of our fine channel subscribers over there on Rumble says, "What's with the leather strap for, Sunker?"
It's a choker necklace, bish.
It was her choker. So, I mean, works both ways. Happy either way. Happy either way. I got her toolkit out for supposed to chair moments. Ha ha, chair. We love the chair.
I have to. That's going to be one of the things I'll do when I finally finish the AI video compilation. Is we're going to have our chairs because we sometimes get up or go.
Yep, we got to have the chairs in it. There you go. That's right. Jessica Biel looking great. Yeah, yes, she does. She looks amazing in this movie. Absolutely amazing. Fashionable. There you go. All right, let's see here. Just making sure we don't miss anybody. Sarcastic. Kyle Saber. Don't rumble stuttering. Gonna miss the reaction. Ah, damn rumble stuttering. Refresh. That's what all the other platforms are for too. The race swapping on the other foot. Suddenly there's a problem. I know, right? Sarcastic. I know. No, Disney Marvel going to Africa. It's South Africa.
They're doing it.
Oh, he's gonna end up being the villain. He's gonna end up being the villain. Yeah,
that's the whole reason why they did it. They wanted to go over and make him like evil, and then T'Challa has to come back and win his throne. Where it almost makes you realize, hey, maybe this trial by combat thing really isn't a good fucking idea. Super enlightened race. It's almost as if they went over and cut that shit out. Shit, when white people were still shooting each other, it was only over duels, not over leadership.
What's up, your average Patriot nerd? Good to see you, buddy. Glad you made it in as well. Glad you made it in. Melissa Smith over on YouTube. What's going on, darling? Good to see you. Good to see you, Melissa. Glad you made it in. A cute, innocent menace. That is right, Kyle Saber. Raw indeed. Classics are good. Classic are goods. She gives you eagle eyes. I only got suspiciously mocking squints. That's great. I have some pictures of her squinting like that, actually.
Potato.
I don't think it works that way. Mutual fools think they are smart. Oh, I guess that's possible too.
What the fuck am I? I think I'm retarded all the fucking time.
That is great. Yeah, Nintendo definitely be an asshole.
As a stupid aside, that actually reminds me of a thing I did like that the Greeks did. Some of the things I disliked that the Greeks did. One of the things I did like was when they were doing their big debates, everyone had to fucking attend, even the retards. Everyone had to be at the debates, even the stupid people, because even a stupid person can come up with a good idea.
That is really, really funny. That is really, really, really funny. Oh man, I love that. Sorry, got distracted because we got some folks. I don't have any mods. Over on the YouTube side right now, so I'm hoping that goes through on the Rumble Studios. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, because you guys got to come over to Rumble, Pilled, Kick, whatever you would like. Let me make sure, see if that. Oh, cool! It did drop. There's Kick. And then I'll also drop the Rumble for anybody that would prefer a Rumble as well. But I know we got some folks that do like themselves some Kick as well. But there you guys go as well. So there's the Rumble chat. You can also find us on Pilled too if anybody's on Pilled. But yes, good to see you, Scott Du Bois. How's the throat? Drink some honey. Yeah, I should have added some of that. I've got a little vodka. I have some vodka and lemon juice here that I'll be sipping on as the evening goes by, and that should help too. But yeah, I do need to get some honey as well. Yeah, man, I got sick Monday, and that tore up my throat. And then of course, between having kids home for summer and making videos all day long, and streaming for 4 hours a day at minimum, it's kind of like got a little hard to get there. And it was really funny because I said that on Midweek Hump last night, and Shags is like, "Wait," or somebody was like, "Wait, this is your throat when it's messed up?" I'm like, "Yeah."
If you want a numbing agent, if you can get clove powder, you make clove tea, which you can just basically take fucking clove shit you buy at the supermarket, throw that in boiling water and add some sugar. It's a little bit bitter, but it's a numbing agent. So
I wonder if smoking clove cigarettes would do the same thing.
I don't know. I've never
Probably
smoked
not. Probably not. They're interesting. I had some friends that smoked them. I've had tried them a couple of times. They're interesting. Grim says choker. I hardly knew her. I still would.
that. We don't
They
do
asked for that
police
kind of thing.
report. The sheriff was
Sassy Witch says, I like that particular
Hey!
movie, but I'm just answering the picture. Hey, there you go.
I was telling Nerd
Is it
that
good?
like I got Trucker Rob a little bit kerfuffled when I posted one of the pictures in his Discord.
Oh yeah. Apparently Trucker Rob turned red, turned the same color as his wonderful trucker flannel shirt out there. So that is great. That's awesome. That is absolutely wonderful. Darth Dave says Sunker's wait, hold on. Does she have a safe word for that joker? Probably not, Darth Dave. It's probably her safe word's probably harder. Sunker is a mutual fool. That's true. The smoke doesn't have positive effects on throats. You need some cream to soothe that throat. Darth Dave, I'm not entirely sure what you mean
Dave,
by that.
knock it
I'm entirely
off.
sure what you mean by that. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Don't worry about it. Kick him in the yarbles. There you go. Nerd, you know I chain smoke clove cigarettes. I did not, Grim. I did not know you did that. I did not know you did that. What is build? What is build? What do you mean what will be? I have no idea what that is. Fantastic sarcastic says I'm Greek. Not really, but I could be. Ha ha. Teacup is her safe word. Don't ask how I know. Says fantastic sarcastic. Oh shit. I'm not gonna ask.
That was my old ones. Fantastic. I have a new one now.
She's got new ones now. So all right, to all the fabulous folks over there on YouTube, we're gonna give you a little bit of a teaser. And then we are going to jump over to all of our other platforms exclusively. I would say Rumble exclusively, but we're fucking like in like a bunch of other places that do allow us to do this. It's just YouTube that won't allow us to do this. It's so dumb. Everybody else allows it. It's so dumb. But all right, boys and girls. Jessica Biel inadvertently destroyed a camera costing more than $300,000 when she fired an arrow directly into the camera's lens. Good shot, girl. She was directed to aim for the camera, which had a plexiglass shield in front of it to protect it, except for a small opening in front of the lens. Biel had perfected her archery skills while training for this role to such a degree that when she fired the arrow at a distance of approximately 50 feet at the camera, as she was directed, it went directly through the lens and into the camera itself, destroying it. The footage of the incident is included in the DVD extras. She became such a good shot. She taught it through. That is fucking awesome. Oh, I love that. That is fucking great. That is great. Hey, man, that's one of those skills. Little training. You'd be surprised what you can pull off. My uncle was a real good archer. My Uncle Ray was a real good archer. So, yeah, that is fucking great. She almost did a bold win, right, Grim?
That's actually what
shit.
went through my head when I heard it. It's just like, oh no. Thank God the cinematographer wasn't behind there as well.
Hey, Darth Dave, Sassy Witch is over on Kick now. But yeah, I love that. Ouch, great aim, but ouch. Yeah, I mean, like, and Darth Dave's now over on Rumble. But yeah, like that's insane. Like, right? But yeah, that's insane. That is fucking cool. And that's what you love. That's dedication. She didn't fake that shit. She put the work in to become an archer, and she did it. And that's just awesome.
And
that's just
not
awesome.
only that, she worked out like a motherfucker. She is built to fuck.
Oh yeah, she's fit as shit in this. Yeah.
And
I
here's
practice
the thing.
archery every week. So there you go, Dave, right there.
And here's the thing. This is actually why I fucking hate Neil Druckmann, piece of shit, where it's just like, to show this woman is strong, I have to make her like a bodybuilder. Like,
yeah, butch
a butch ass bodybuilder. I'm like, shut the fuck up. That's not how women look like when they bulk up. They don't look like men.
Not at all. Because the only time women, like for most women, not all, but most women, even if they do, the ones where you see them flex their muscles and they look all crazy, that's because they're flexing. When they relax, they look just like a natural feminine woman, just lean. You know what I mean? That's only when they're flexing is when they look like that. Now there's a chick I do know on Twitter that we had her on because she did one of the covers for one of our friends' comic books. She's an actual female bodybuilder. She looks like She-Hulk. She looks like a legit She-Hulk. Like that chick is bad, dude. She is huge. She's a very pretty girl too. She's just she's a female bodybuilder, dude. She's huge. But yeah.
I was just thinking, just like, wow, you want to make a good counterpart to Ellie. You made something that was so ridiculous. You couldn't even like make something lean and scary, just like Ellie should have been lean and scary after being raised by Joel. Ellie should have been the
Right.
most fucking terrifying thing you would ever run into.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. She should have been an absolute savage. An absolute savage. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, those bodybuilders look freaky. They do, but it's wild. It's wild. Super sweet girl, too. Super sweet.
Oh,
we need to get ready to take some archery classes. Oh shit, Kyle Saber, down boy.
I'm getting too fat. I'm actually looking into gym memberships and all that.
There you go.
I'm talking with Circus, and I'm like, fuck, I need to go over and lose this goddamn weight. He's like, well, make sure you get a trainer. It's like, do I have to? Yes, you do. I'm like, fuck.
Well, because especially with you, it'll keep you focused and on point and everything else. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just thinking about whose line is it anyway? Female bodybuilder. There you go. You mean Vex Nerd? I have no idea.
Yeah, she was fucking great. The guys couldn't handle it.
Oh, Vex Electronica? Or
Yeah,
Vex
she should've-
body?
There
Oh
was
no,
a-
I got a different. No, I'm talking about somebody different. But I've had Vex on before. Vex is great. Vex was on my birthday stream. I love Vex. Vex is great too.
No, they had a female bodybuilder on Whose Line Is It Anyways, and it was great because
Oh,
it was so outrageous for them to picture visually of a woman that had that much fucking muscle mass.
Oh,
That
yeah.
I think it fucking broke Wade. It
Oh,
broke
I believe
Wade.
that.
He couldn't. He was supposed to do singing and stuff. He broke. He's like, fucking shit. This is insane what I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Absolutely sarcastic. Absolutely. 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 All right. Speaking of things we love exactly as they are, Blade 3, Trinity, boys and girls. Trinity.
Your browser doesn't support high definition, bish.
Right? Like, fuck you, whatever.
You might want
It's
to.
just fine.
Okay.
What? Yeah. It'll go away in a minute. Hopefully. Fuck no, it's being dumb again. Everyone does that shit.
No, we'll always
Like
be
on-
reminded how Jessica Biel fucked up camera.
Now, yeah, that's gonna be fucking great.
In the movies, Dracula wears a cape, and some old English guy always manages to save the day at the last minute with crosses and holy water.
Fucking hell,
I did-
Ryan.
But everybody,
Hi, Deadpool!
Hi, Deadpool.
Hi, Deadpool!
This movie might actually be better now if I just pretend it is just Deadpool. It's just Deadpool.
It is. This is just Deadpool, man. This is Wade before he got cancer. Right? This is back when he's just a merc for hire, right? This is back when he's just a merc for hire. They might have called him something different. That's probably only because they didn't have the rights to Slade Wilson. You know what I mean? So, well, Slade Wilson's different, but what was it? What is it? I can't. Wade Wilson. Sorry, Wade Wilson. That's only because they wouldn't have the rights to Wade Wilson. But yeah, that's why they call him Hannibal King
Pre-Weapon
instead.
X. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is just one. Yeah, this is totally Hannibal King is just one of
His
Deadpool's many aliases. Yeah, it's one of his many aliases. So yeah,
I might be in the minority. I liked it when Wolverine got his claws from Weapon X rather than him having stupid bone claw things.
Oh yeah. I had to go back to the original source material and read all of that again. But yeah. Wait, yes, I know. Sorry, laugh. Sorry, fool. Yeah, I know. Wade Wilson Slade. I know. I had too many Wilsons. There's way too many Wilsons in the comic book universe. Okay, like what the fuck, man? Mr. Wilson really fucking got around in the comic universe. Okay, what the fuck, dude? All right, back to Wade.
he knows the movies are full of shit. He wears a cape, and some old English guy always manages to save the day at the last minute with crosses and holy water. But everybody knows the movies are full of shit.
This
The
is
truth
back at a
is,
time where
it started
cursing
with
was
Blade.
new, or at least getting more and more into more and more mainstream shit.
Well, I mean, this is an R-rated movie. All of these movies were R-rated. You know, this is why it was always so. People are like, "Oh, well, the studios are worried that a R-rated superhero movie won't make money, right? That was why it was so hard to get the first Deadpool movie made, right? And it's like Blade proved it worked back in the late 90s and early 2000s. They proved it worked 15 years before you all, or 10 years before you guys even started fucking with Iron Man and Hulk. You know what I mean? So don't give me that garbage. Blade proved it could work.
And here's the thing, while you may not get the biggest catch with an R-rated movie, you can go over and build a solid fan base with an R-rated movie.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely you can. Absolutely. Let me see if I can get this. Let me see if I can put some subtitles on. I don't know where they're going to be. They're probably going to be in a bad spot where you can't see them, but we'll see what happens.
Sorry, I'm blocking your subs.
That's right.
Titles.
That's a subtitle. Let's see where it plays at.
In the movies, Dracula wears a cape, and some old English guy.
Here, I'll just turn myself
saved
off.
the
There
day
you
at
go.
the last minute with crosses and holy water. But everybody knows the movies are full of shit.
Sometimes
The
they're
truth
old
is,
English
It
women.
started with Blade, and it ended with him. The rest of us were just along for the ride.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for all of our folks over there on YouTube. Godspeed. Good to see you, buddy. Join us over on Rumble. If you need the link again, let me know. It should still be in there. I'll pin the Rumble link. I don't know if I can pin more than one thing, but there's a kick thing in there too. Appreciate you, Godseed. Good to see you, buddy. But Sunker, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, it's been fun as always. If you're over on the YouTube side and you don't want to carry over to the other side, please leave a comment below this stream when it's over. Our little Doctor Who videos have been getting some really decent views after these streams are over. So let's hope we can do that for all of this stuff. But yeah, come join us over there to come watch our full review and all of that kind of stuff and watch our live reactions to this movie through its entirety. I love this movie. It's a really good time. Sunker says it's shallow. I don't care. It's going to be a really good time. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, bye YouTube. Sunker, tell YouTube bye.
Goodbye, YouTube.
There we go. Thank you. Come join us over there as well. All right, boys and girls, back to the movie. Let's check this out. Great intro by Ryan Reynolds. And I like this. Check this out, too. This is great. What's it say here? The opening scene with the helicopters in the Syrian desert was originally scripted to be in Iraq. However, consultants pointed out that at the time, unmarked helicopters would have either been shot down by the U.S. military or shot at Iraqi insurgents. David S. Goyer changed the scene to Syria. Yeah, probably a wise choice. Probably a wise choice. Oh, that is great.